And I posted a little teaser about it in the Strength Train Your Voice group. So if you're like, what is she talking about? I'll explain. Don't worry. But today's topic is, what does Lady and the Tramp have to do with singing? But first things first, I should let you know that I'm doing a giveaway over on my YouTube channel, so you can go check that out. If you decide that you like what you're learning about here in terms of singing and teaching other people practical ways to sing as a music teacher, if you like that kind of stuff, you can hit subscribe so you know when I go live, and you can learn about things that I am talking about if you like hanging out with me. And I'll be doing a giveaway once we hit 100 subscribers. So that's super fun. So it's a win for everybody, right? But anyway, today's topic is a fun one. And it has to do with this picture from the cartoon Lady and the Tramp. So if you have seen that movie, it's like a Disney cartoon. If you have seen that movie, comment that you have in the comments below so that I know you're with me. Okay. But I'm going to explain a little bit of this scene just for people who maybe haven't seen it. But if you have seen it, I want to know so that I can see who else is with me in this specific, illustration. So the Lady and the Tramp is a movie about two dogs, Lady and Tramp, right? And I'm not going to go into the whole plot line. You don't need to worry about that. Important part is there is this scene where they're eating spaghetti. And they're sitting across the table from each other and they're slurping the spaghetti like this, right? And it's the really, really, really long noodles and they're all wrapped up so you don't know where the end of it is. And as they're slurping the spaghetti, the noodles get shorter and shorter, right? And it turns out that they are slurping the same piece of spaghetti. And so eventually when they stop slurping, their mouths get closer and closer, and then then that happens. And so I think this illustration is super fun. And it's funny because my students, I used this illustration last week in my 7th through 12th grade choir. And my students were like, some of them had no idea what I was talking about. They're like, Lady and the Tramp, cartoon drawing spaghetti, what? And so I end up needing to pull up a picture of this because they have never seen it before. So if you have seen it before, you guys are probably, of the generation that would have seen it before. I am. So, there's that, but they're younger, right? So some of them have never seen it before. But so let me know, again, in the comments, if you have seen this before and you know what I'm talking about, let me know, because I need to see that we're like on the same wavelength, right? But I do have some students who have seen it before, right? Because it's like a classic old Disney cartoon. So they have seen this and they're like, Mrs. Oram, why are you telling us this crazy story about the slurping of the spaghetti? Like, what's the point? So I use this illustration for singing because it is a really good example of a good ooh vowel. A good ooh. Because the spaghetti creates that big space on the inside. And when you're slurping, you have to have a little bit more air force behind it. And so you drop your jaw a little bit. So I tell the kids, hey, I tell the story about the spaghetti, right? And then I say, I want you to slurp spaghetti, imaginary spaghetti for a second. So they all go, and I say, freeze, hold that. Now sing, ooh. And then they have such a beautiful, nice ooh vowel that's not ooh or something that doesn't blend well with each other because they have that big, tall, slurping the spaghetti mouth. So if you're a music teacher and you're trying to get your kids to have a really unified ooh vowel, slurping the spaghetti with Lady and the Tramp. So not only is it a really great illustration in the moment, but then later I tell them, I say, pull the spaghetti out of your mouth. So then they're like, slurping spaghetti or pulling the spaghetti. So then they're kinesthetically involved with the exercise. And then later, if I ever do this, then they immediately remember that slurping the spaghetti illustration that I used. So it's a very visual then when I'm conducting experience or example that they can attach to and go, oh yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I know what you want. And I don't even have to say anything. I just do this sort of motion and they know, oh yeah, spaghetti, big tall ooh vowel. And it works so nicely. So what does Lady and the Tramp have to do with singing? It's great for slurping the spaghetti ooh vowels. And it's so much fun to talk about vowels in a way that are fun and not just harping on kids like drop your jaw or open your mouth more or whatever it is. Because yes, we do sometimes do those types of things too to get a really good ooh vowel out of our choirs or from our students that unifies across all the people. But I find that using fun illustrations from movies or from things that they might know, right? Not all of them know The Lady and the Tramp, but it's still a funny story. And I can, show them a picture like I posted in the Strength Train Your Voice group that some of you probably saw. I can show them a picture and go, oh yeah, so that's more engaging with their emotions a little bit more than just show me a big ooh vowel. And it's a fun way to describe that. So if you are a choir teacher and you're going to steal this illustration, let me know because I want to know that your kids are going to be like, spaghetti, what? Just like my students are. And it's fun, right? It makes them laugh. We have a good time. And it's so much fun. So have a great rest of your day. If you want more fun tips like this for choir teachers, for music teaching in general, for singing in specific, that's what the Strength Train Your Voice group is all about. So go check that out. There's a link in the description of this video if you are not watching in the group already. And if you are watching in the group, man, go check out those guide section. There's tons of videos, like a catalog that I have curated and posted all those things. So if you're loving the lives, there's tons of back ones like from past that you can go watch, and fun ones like this and other practical ones. And some just honest, relatable music teacher life ones, right? Like this is the way it goes and can you relate to me kind of ones. So go check those out if that interests you, and I will catch you again tomorrow. Bye for now.